Well, hello there.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Spearheads! This is an ongoing show. It's going to be happening all through fall and winter here on GMG, where I've recruited a whole bunch of people who have not played a lot of miniature war games in a long time, and we've all gotten into Spearhead, which is the skirmish, sort of like pre-populated, pre-constructed is what I'm looking for, version of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. That's just easy and fun. And we had a big party and threw down at the very beginning of it. But the first person to paint his and get it done is with me today. It's Adam Rogers from Greenleaf Terrain.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Been painting furiously.
Yeah, I've been furiously painting. And you did something, you went an extra mile, and you actually made your Ogor Mawtribes compatible not just with Age of Sigmar, but the old world too.
Yeah.
So you made some base converters
Some
so they can fit
conversion
in.
yeah.
I love that. Where'd you get those? Those from Mini Wargaming?
Yeah, those from Mini Wargaming.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to do this is something that I think Mini Wargaming makes like these sort of like drop-in adapters for. So
yeah. For some of the models, like the larger ones, it's basically you have to use their base.
Right.
Because just the way the transition works. The other ones are able to stay on their circles and just go
fit inside an adapter.
into movement trays single model. I have single model adapters and stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome. They look great though. Yeah, I know you sent me some pictures in the Spearheads. We have like a group chat for Spearheads. You sent me some pictures of them in the movement trays. So I'll throw one up as I'm talking right now. You guys will probably be looking at a picture of the actual army on its movement trays for Old World. Because they're a legacy army in Old World, but that means that you get the best of both worlds. You can play in Steve's little like whatever Old World tournament campaign thing he's doing over at Mountain Miniature Games, and then you can throw down some Spearheads here. So
just have some fun.
I'm really excited, and they look fantastic. So we're going to show you the two armies. We're going to flip together the table, get the mission ready, and get this underway. All right, so we're getting set up to play some Spearheads, but first we got to go through and talk about what we're using today. I'm using the Feast Claw Pack. This is the gang that comes in the starter sets, the 2-player starter set, which is I think the middle tier starter set now from Workshop. It came in the launch box. And the launch box obviously had additional stuff, but if you have this part painted, you're playing with the Spearhead. So I got a Claw Lord on Knobbeast. This guy is, I believe I used earlier the reference of Graveyard Shift, an old Stephen King movie, where he's riding like the giant rat thing that he fights at the end of that movie. It's got a Warlock Engineer who is a sniper. His whole thing is he gambles if his gun's going to explode or not to get 3 flat damage on it as opposed to D3. And then my Warp Casting Greyseer. He's Greyseer, so he does not want to be anywhere near any of your fighters because he will get squished immediately. He has a 6+ save and 5 wounds. And he's got 2 hero phase abilities. One's Wither. It's just like it's like a magic missile basically. He'll do D3 mortal wounds to you if you're within 13 inches of him. Or Will of the Horned Rat. And that is just, he can tell someone to do better. Where if he rolls a 3+ on a D6, he adds that to the control score of a unit. So the control score is how many models does it count as when it's standing on an objective. He can yell at someone to just do better. And as long as he doesn't roll a 1 or a 2, he adds whatever the dice roll is to somebody's total for the turn. Then I got my Rat Ogres. They are one flamethrower guy who is really good at hitting, but not very good at wounding with his flamethrower. And then 3 Rat Ogres. They can overclock themselves to do additional attacks in their melee weapons, but they take D3 mortal wounds. And then I got 2 units of 10 Clan Rats. Now these guys are the definition of just like bullet catchers. They suck at everything. They're 5s and 5s for all their attacks. But they both have the reinforcement special rule. So reinforcement means that if you completely wipe out the unit, I can bring the unit back once per game during the movement phase. So during the movement phase, you can call reinforcement during your hero phase or at the end of your movement phase, and they appear basically within 6 inches of one of your territory edges. So they send in another wave of guys. So even though there's 20 guys here, if you wipe them out completely, there might be 40 guys. So sometimes it's worth leaving like a guy alive so I can't bring them back and they can't contest a unit. It's one of those things that once you start playing the game a bunch, you kind of realize like, oh, it's handy to not kill everyone. And then Adam is playing the Ogors. He is the first person to finish painting his army, and it looks spectacular. He did such a great job painting them. You've got the full complement painted here, so you've got your Tyrant. We're using them on a 40 mil base today just because the adapter is not done for the 50 mil base, but it's not going to make a difference as long as you're measuring from an edge to an edge.
Advantage for me, I'll already call it.
Exactly, and he fits, but he fits in your unit trays for Old World because we were mentioning that you're playing the Old World with these guys as well. And then you've also got your 2 units of Thunder Tusks, a unit of 4 Lead Belchers, 2 units of 3 Ogre Gluttons, a unit of Iron Blaster, and I think that's it. But the Iron Blaster and the other guys stay off the board until turn 3. They arrive just like reinforcements as a thundering advance. It's in your army special rules. I believe it's called.
Yeah, but these guys are 2 units?
Yeah, 2 units of 3, which makes them way handier to play as.
Oh.
So we're going to start getting set up now. And that means we're going to switch to the top-down camera and get ready to throw down our mission setup. So playing Spearhead, first thing we have to worry about is... Oh, sorry, yes, I should have mentioned that to Adam too. Thank you. Don in the chat actually just mentioned, my guys do have like a basic baby reinforcement too. There's always more rats. So during my hero phase, or at the end of every turn, they get D3 guys back. So if they're hard not to wipe out because even if one guy's standing, D3 are gonna come back at the end of it because they tend to just grow more of them, as rats do. So Spearhead sequence of setting up, pre-battle sequence, roll off. The winner chooses who is the attacker and defender. So let's roll off right now and see who's gonna be attacker or not. Adam's in blue, I'm in red. 4 is for me, so I will choose to be the defender because that means I get to choose the board side and not burden Adam with that during his first game ever of Spearhead. So we're gonna throw down on, I'm gonna say Garan, the Realm of Life. So the green side of the table, which means we'll flip it over. And now you get to choose your abilities and enhancements. So actually you do that beforehand. So you get to choose your regimental ability. You have 2. One of them is your guys do belly flops when they charge. So they do impact hits. It has the grossest name ever. What's that one called again?
Pulverizing Girth.
Pulverizing Girth, that's right. I like that one personally because it just lets you like mortal wound guys to death when you charge them.
And Longstrider.
And Longstrider? Okay, so you're gonna take Longstrider on your boss, which I believe adds 2 to his movement.
Yeah.
All right.
Passive one.
He's got them long legs.
Of the game.
All right, and then I get to pick mine. So my ones I'll take in response are... I like the the 2 quick to hit. No mortal damage is inflicted when I run away. So normally if you retreat from combat, you take D3 mortal wounds. My guys are so good at running away and being cowards that they just don't take the mortal wounds when they run away. So they can fall back out of combat without dying. And then my enhancement for my boss, I'm going to take the Cloak of Stitched Victories. So something made out of human skin, which means I have a 5+ ward save. So if I take wounds, there's a 5+ shrug to not die. You punch really hard, so I'm going to hopefully need that.
Is it always?
Sorry?
Always?
Yeah, he'll always have the 5+ shrug.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get one which is the Stonehorn Blood, which is like a once per game, but yours is 3+.
Yeah, but it's only I don't like the once per ones.
Yeah, it's handy when you realize, I think, that depending upon who you go up against, the items have different values, right?
Yeah.
So like yours, if you were going up against another like super heavy hitter, like the Tree Men or something like that, it might be more worth it. Because you'd have I just realized I did the symbols upside down.
Then you can chunk something.
Because then, yeah, you could charge like the big monster creature and then do that and have him not kill you, as opposed to having the long stride ability where like you'll be able to chase me down easier. All right, I think that's on camera real good. So we're set up now. So then the defender picks a deployment map, horizontal or diagonal, and chooses which territory is there. So we're just going to play horizontal. So across the middle line will be our 2 territories because it's just easiest. Basically means you have a 3-inch deployment zone if you want to measure it out because you have to be 6 inches away. Or sorry, you have 5-inch deployment zone because you have to be 6 inches away from your enemy's territory when you deploy. And then the defender places a large and small terrain piece. So after this first, you guys are, and you can put these anywhere in your territory, not within 3 inches of the enemy territory or 6 inches of each other. So you're going to get a big one and a small one. I'm going to get a big one and a small one. I'm going to go like that for mine, and then like this. They can't be within 6 of each other. So you can't be within 3 of an edge or 6 of each other. Looks good. And then just can't be within 6 of this one. There we go. All right, I think we are deployed for terrain. And then finally it is deployment. The attacker sets up their whole army, followed by the defender. Every unit must be set up wholly inside your territory, so you're half of the table, and not within 6 of my territory. So basically you have to be 6 from the middle line.
And what are these?
Those are objectives. So you want to stand on the objectives, you can claim them.
And it's up to 3 inches, you said?
It's not within 6 of the middle, so it's 5 inches on, because it's an 11 inch to the center.
Okay.
And you put your whole army down, and I put my whole army down. Don in the chat just said an unending sea of rats. That is kind of the theme of this army.
Let's put them over here, actually. Then we're gonna go. Are they? These guys are a unit of 4 then?
Unit of 4 for the lead belchers, a unit of 3 for the 2 units of gluttons. And then of course the boss is alone, because the cheese stands alone. I'm just going to shuffle up my deck of strategy cards. And then we will have the Garan deck for our twists, which will happen every single turn.
Can I pre-measure in this game?
Sure can. All day, every day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shooting fire with those big ogre shotguns.
They're cannons.
They are cannons. Now the one thing they can't do is I don't think they have the shoot in combat tag, but the pistols on your boss do. So even if he's locked in combat, he can target somebody in combat with him with his guns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think my boss has that ability with his guns, which is kind of handy. Now I have an ability during deployment called Gnaw Hole Ambush and the Lurking Vermintide. I can pick a friendly unit that hasn't been deployed, so it is during deployment, and I stick them up in a tunnel. So I'm going to stick my rat ogres in a tunnel. They aren't deployed during the deployment phase. In my movement phase, I can pick a friendly unit that was in the tunnels below, and then the effect is set this unit up wholly within 6 of a corner of the battlefield and more than 9 from the enemy. And I can come in from your corners too, right? So you don't want to move too far away from your corners because you can still block me in. All right, so you've got your boss, the tyrant, your unit of gluttons, and then your lead belchers. I'm going to throw down mine. So I know it can be 5 on, so we're going to go with the boss. I'm going to go with some rats, because everybody loves rats. Time Master says, I want this ogre box so bad. I think it's probably one of the best boxes for Spearhead, because you get like 1,000 points of 2 games, because it's almost like 1,000 points of AOS and it's 1,000 points of
just raw. It's 9 something, but then you can almost,
Old World too.
In Old World you can probably get to about 1,100 points because you can give that guy a bunch of stuff.
Yep, that's awesome.
Yeah, because like Mastodon armor is like a good save, and it's like 40 points I think is like a Mastodon.
Just a good value box, right?
Yeah.
Just for the amount of stuff you get in it. I'm really thinking about getting the other Spearhead for Skaven, because it's like a Warp Lightning Cannon, I think it's, instead of Clan Rats, it has Storm Vermin. Like it basically rounds out this into like a full AOS army, which I think is really cool. So I might do that as the next layer.
That's from the starter box?
This is from the 2-player star set, yeah. So this is the Fire and Jade middle tier star set, I think, and then the launch box for AOS came with this plus a bunch of extra stuff too. So there's even more stuff I haven't painted. All right, so we are ready for our first turn now. And because you have the attacker mode, you get to choose who goes first and who goes second. So you have the initiative technically on round 1. So we're gonna put the turn dice on your side. This is gonna be your score dice for your victory points. Little D20 there. And if you need some wound dice, just subtract random wounds on your ogres. Here's some D10s and D12s and stuff. So you get to choose if you want to go first or second. We have to flip a twist before we do anything else to see what the twist for the turn is going to be. It is take the land. Each player scores 1 extra victory point at the end of their turn if there are more friendly models contesting the large terrain feature in enemy territory than enemy models. So if I get more of my guys touching this terrain piece than you, I'll score 1. If you get more of your guys touching this terrain piece than me, you'll score this one. In addition, the underdog adds 1 to wound rolls for attacks made by friendly units that target it. There's no underdog this turn because it's the first turn. Question.
Can we run?
You can run, yep. You have to add D6. So if you make a run move, you add D6 to your movement during the movement phase, but you can't charge or shoot afterwards.
Okay.
So everything's in order in this game. So if you get a move order, then you just move your movement. If you get a run order, an advance order, then you move movement plus D6, but then you can no longer do the orders, charge, or shoot. All right. So then we have our first turn now organized. You get to choose who goes first. Remember, After this, we're gonna roll to see who has initiative. So if you go first during this turn or go second during this turn, you may or may not get a double round, right?
Okay, yeah.
So that's the thing, is if you choose to go second on turn 1, sometimes it's an advantage because you'll go and then you'll immediately go again, and a lot of people try to do that.
We draw these?
So we're gonna draw these now. The one thing is, if you do choose to double turn, you don't get to refill your hand that turn. So they've disadvantaged basically getting to go twice because you lose out on these. Yep, you get 3.
I picked 4 when I said 3.
So yeah, pick 3 and discard. And then
I can show you.
if you want to, yeah, but I think they're pretty self-explanatory. So the bottom half is always their command ability, so the bonus thing they can do every turn. The top half is additional ways of scoring. Like if there's a picture, it'll be like hold one of these special zones. Or the description, it's usually a criteria like you kill one of my units and none of your units die, or whatever that ends up being.
Which one has the dragon on it? That one.
So there's a griffin, there's a dragon head, there's a fire dragon, there's a skull, and there's I think this one's a worm. Yeah, it's a snake. All right, so it is now your choice. Would you like to go first or second with initiative?
I'll go second.
Go second? Okay, so I'll go first. It means we are into the movement phase. So movement phase, I'm trying to score various things here. The first thing I'm going to try and score is... Oh, there's not a lot of great things to do here. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to walk. We walk with basic rats, I believe 6 inches. Yep, this is making this easy. My handy GMG gauge from Death Ray Designs will allow all of this to happen. So I'm going to put some models over here. Now coherency, if you have more than 7 models, is you have to have at least 2 miniatures in ½ inch of your other miniatures. So you're almost walking around in regiments these days. I'm gonna do the same over here. These guys are gonna, I think, make a run move. No, I'm just gonna walk actually. Just gonna walk up 6, just to touch this button. And then this little guy is gonna, I think, just stay where he is. I'm happy with him being where he is. The gray seer is gonna walk over here. Oh, at my hero phase. I completely forgot my hero phase. I didn't want to, I guess the only thing I want to do during my hero phase is I want to add, my will be done command these guys on a 3+. I did. So I'm gonna add 5 to their combat resolution, or their objective control, sorry, for this turn. That was the only hero phase thing I had to do. I never had other hero phase things
So
to
they're
do.
at what?
So it's, well, 1 model's on that zone plus 5.
Oh.
So they count as 6 models as long as 1 model's standing there. I'm not super worried about this zone because I don't think you're gonna come over here and steal it from me just now. And then my Claw Lord can move. He's pretty fast because he's on his knobbies. He moves 9. I still want to shoot my gun though, so I'm gonna go 3, I'm gonna go 6, and I'm gonna go 9 and just be over here. And I think that's it for my movement. So now I'm gonna shoot some guns. I'm gonna shoot my big pistol into your unit of gluttons over here, because I don't like them. They owe me money. So I get D6 shots, because it dials up. I roll 4 shots. Now he will hit on a 3+ and wound on a 3+ with his warp or his rattling pistol. So 3's the hit. Ooh, okay, so it has crit auto wound, so those automatically wound without having to roll, and then this one wounds on a 3+. No wound. So 2 saves. It has a rend of 1, so it's whatever your armor is, 1 worse.
9 6s.
6s! 2 damage. So those guys take 2 wounds. I think they have 4 each. I think all the ogres have 4. I'm pretty sure everything has 4.
2+.
No, his wounds is health. It has 4 wounds.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a D12 over there you can use.
And then he has 2 left.
And it's actually the unit gets wounded, and then once you hit their health stat, you remove any model you want. You don't have wound set on models anymore. It's way more intuitive, I find.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna hope my gun doesn't explode, and I'm gonna use my rattling gun ability to do flat damage here. I did. I'm gonna take a shot into this unit of gluttons. So he hits on a 3+ with 2 shots. So 3's to hit, 1 hit. And then 3's to wound. Yep, 3's to wound. It wounds, so it's rend -2, so I don't think you're gonna get a save this time.
No.
And it's a flat 3 damage, so that guy's got 1 wound left.
Okay.
And that's all my guns. So I am done my first turn. I'm not gonna charge. I'm not going to fight you because that's a terrible idea. I'm just going to score points and cower. So I'm going to score. I hold 1. So this one's going to, I'll use the Chaos Star symbol for if I'm holding it. It's every turn, and it'll be your turn as well. So I'm going to hold 1, hold 2, hold more because I hold 3. You're going to hold 1 over here right now because that'll flip to you. These old tokens from old sets of Warhammer stuff are handy for just showing the control stuff. I really like them. And then I think that's it. So hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, so 3 points. Sorry, I've got the Dracothian Dais, which means I held this central piece right here, so I'm going to score that one as well. And that'll put me at 4 points on turn 1. And now it's your hero phase. So
I don't get a point for this or anything?
You'll score during your turn.
Okay.
That's right, you score during your turn. So it's the bottom of each of our turns, basically, we score our points.
Okay.
So now it's over to you, and it's your hero phase. So if you have any hero phase abilities you want to do, I think he can bully. Your boss can bully people.
Yeah, he makes them better at control.
That's right, he has the same ability that this guy has, basically. But I think his is just flat. So he can choose somebody to yell at and count as more models. And I think all your basic dudes count as 2. So they all count as 2 models for the purposes of holding objectives.
He'll yell at the banner people. He'll yell at the little guy down there.
Okay.
He'll yell at those.
And what's the range for that?
12 inches.
Yeah, so you should be fine. You can see them. So 12 inches. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
And it's not a dice roll, it just happens.
No. Pick a friendly unit within 12 inches and declare it can't be this unit. Add 3 to the score.
Perfect. So there we go. So we use these little blue dice to mark that. So they get to add 3 to their objective score.
Okay.
Which means 1 guy counts as 5, 2 guys counts as 7, etc., etc.
And then I can move.
And if that's all your hero phase abilities, yeah, you can start moving, dude.
Yeah, he's only got that 1.
There you go. Moving on up. And remember, he moves 2 extra inches because he's got long legs, like Nick Cage.
Yeah, he wants to go over here for now.
Ty Matsushita says, Matsushita it says, I love the new health thing. No like wounding their own model and getting screwed. Yeah, and no like floating wounds on multiple models. So many people tried to like gamify that in the past. It was just a stupid like legacy rule kind of. Oh, they're going to the flanks.
These guys are gonna run.
Adding some extra movement, so they're going +2.
So then this guy can tow into this one.
There you go. And the body's getting down with the thickness.
And then these guys are gonna move into here. Yeah, it's 6. I'm not cheating. What do the rats move?
Just 6'2".
Oh.
Yep. So the one thing is that combat is 3 inches. So you got to stay outside of 3. You're good. No, you're fine. You're totally fine.
Moved too far.
Yep. You're good. And then you make your charge move inside of 3 inches. So the difference between 40k and AOS from the combat range point of view is just you're in combat if you're inside 3, you're out of combat otherwise. And same with weapon ranges. Everyone's in combat if they're in 3 inches.
What's
so everyone's in 3 fights.
coherency stuff?
½ inch of another model in your unit. If you have 7 or more models, you have to have 2 models within a ½ inch. So it kind of bunches you into regiments. Your guys are fine strung out like that as long as they're all within a ½ inch of each other. Totally fine. Totally cool.
Just wondering if I could string them together.
Definitely, yeah. I believe you can only control 1 objective at a time, but you already control this one even if you walk away from it because you've already scored it during my turn.
Oh, okay.
So you can walk away from that and keep holding it. You don't have to stay on it at all. And that was theirs too. Those are their dice.
Yeah, might as well.
Go for it. Yeah, try and grab the other one. These guys only have 4, I think, models on here right now. So
we can still move and shoot, it's just we don't get a bonus.
That's right. Yep, you can still walk and shoot, no problem. So if you tie me, you don't get it, but if you have more guys, then you do. Oh, I think you're a little too close though, bud. You can't get within 3, so I don't know if you'll fit all of them on.
Go this way.
Yeah, because you can't come within 3.
No, only 2 guys are ever going to reach it.
So we'll tie basically, and it'll stay mine. But you'll have 3, so you'll still have more because you'll flip this one.
And then we can shoot.
It's shooting time. That's right. Guns o'clock.
You can shoot and charge?
You can shoot and charge. Absolutely.
Okay, so he's...
Okay. Okay.
So he's got some pistols. You can put his ogre's pistols into this guy.
Don't you dare. All right, go for it.
2 attacks on a 4.
So now I'm going to get a rule called shielded, I believe. Oh, no, wait, I'm not infantry. I think you're fine because I'm not infantry. Let me look. He is cavalry. It might apply to cavalry too. Let me just double check. Because there is a shielding rule. If I'm within 3 of a certain size unit, it is hard to shoot me. QRSH shoot. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check in the core rules right here in the shooting phase. So core rules in the shooting phase, attacking and picking targets. I think it's just -1 to hit. Guarded hero. If a hero, all heroes that are not monsters or war machines have the guarded hero passive ability. If this hero is within combat range of a friendly unit that's not a hero, you're -1 to hit with shooting attacks against him, and they cannot be picked as the target unless you're within 12 of me, but you're within 12 of me, so you're fine. So you can shoot me, but you're -1 to hit because there's a big mob of guys.
Okay, on
me.
5s.
5s. Damn, son. All right, so 2 hits.
Doesn't matter. Ogor's just like boom, boom.
I didn't realize it was going to be that kind of day. So wound on
3s.
Glad I brought my cloak. So 1.
1.
And what's the rend?
1.
All right, so I'm going to get a 6+ armor save here, I believe. It actually might be a 5+. He's going to get a 5+ armor save, which I pass. Oh. So it bounces off me. Bounces off my, and I also had my shrug afterwards for however many wounds that did. So now you got your space shotguns.
Yeah.
Your giant cannon mans.
They're gonna put their guns into there.
Into this host of dudes.
They're all D3.
Yep.
So that's 1,
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah. Okay. You did that faster than I did.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's fine.
My Rain Man kicked in there.
So we're hitting on 4s.
Go for it.
Rain Man.
4's it. 1, 2, 3, and then probably 3's to wounds. They are shotguns.
Yes.
Well, that's with authority. All right, I have almost no armor, so
Rend 1.
Rend 1. I get a 6 up armor save. 6 up. Nothing. So 1, 2, 3 die.
Yeah, just 1 damage.
I don't want to take guys off the button here, so I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave a guy in contact with this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, because that should still maintain coherency. Yep. Like meow.
Okay, and we're going full ogre. We're charging.
You're charging? Okay.
Do I do all the charges and then we do combats?
Yeah, and then you do fights phase afterwards. So it's charge phase, then fights phase. So declare a charge, and then you roll 2d6, and then you get to check range afterwards. You don't have to declare a target, just see how far you're charging first.
So they're charging.
Okay, go for it. 2d6. 8.
Yeah, they're charging those guys in front.
All right, go for it. Movement. I'm going to move this out of the way so you can just pile your dudes in. And if they're within 3 of me, they're fighting. So you just do it to get on the objective. Everybody's already fighting, even if you're just on the button there. Right? Yeah, there you go. You want the bodies in. More important than anything.
These guys are going to charge.
Go for it. 6.
6.
Who would you like to charge?
These guys in front of them.
Okay. Go get them.
Basically this one guy.
Tracks.
Yeah. They're going to stay, but he's going to...
Oh, he ran, so yeah, he can't. But he's going to charge? Go for it.
Yeah, they ran.
Yep. Send the boss in, going 9.
Oh, he's going.
Oh, he's going.
He's
He's going.
Oh, he's going.
Like Shorzy, he's going.
Can he be in that thing?
Like the gyms. He's in the thing, yeah, he's definitely on the button.
Okay.
You got him.
It's just you can't stop movement within 3 inches of that.
That's it. All right, so we're now in the fight phase. So do you have any cards or abilities that trigger in the fight phase? Because they happen before we start fighting. They'd be green if you're looking for abilities that are in the fight phase.
Oh, these ones? Or?
Yeah. So first you have your impact hits ability that happens in the charge phase. So you get to pick one of your units to do your D3 mortal wounds. And I believe that's all the charge phase ones you have, yeah?
Yeah.
So that would be the top things there, regimental abilities. You're punishing girth.
The girth one. For each of those units, so pick a friendly unit, yeah, so it's one guy. So you can do a 4+ for each guy?
I believe it's for each unit that charge. On a 4+, they do D3.
So, what do you mean?
Let's see.
I'm getting confused.
That's okay. So declare. So pulverizing girth, any charge phase once per phase. So pick one of the units that made a charge.
These guys.
So these guys. And then pick any number of friendly units that charge this phase. So all of these guys actually get to do it. For each of those units, pick an enemy unit with in combat range of it, and on a 4+ do a mortal wound. So basically, you're going to roll a dice for all 3 of these units because they charged. You get to pick one of the units within 3 of them. They take a mortal wound on a 4+.
Oh, okay.
Right? So all the units get to do it, but you only get to trigger the whole ability once. And then it's a 50-50 chance that someone gets run over. So just go left to right. Nope. These guys, yep. So mortal wound on them. And then the boss.
No.
You could also put it on them if you wanted to.
Yeah, whatever.
So just a guy. Okay. Killed a rat.
Okay.
All right, so then it's on to the fight phase. Now you get to pick who fights first, and then we alternate back and forth. Do you have any abilities that are green? I do, so if you're not going to trigger one, then I will.
Anything like this or anything?
Yep, exactly. It's a green one. It'll say during the fight phase, or it'll be like during, as a reaction to like being attacked. Okay.
No.
Cool, then you're ready to go. So pick someone to fight with.
We're gonna fight the leader first.
The leader?
Yeah.
Everyone loves the leader. I'm going to be there. So yeah, go ahead and start hitting me. What do you got for attacks? You've got, I think you've got your Thunder Mace, and then you've also got your
Thunder
Spear.
Mace on 4s.
So 2 hits.
And 2+.
Ugh, this thing's dangerous. It's 3 damage. Okay, so
Rend is 2.
Rend is 2. I have a 4+ save goes to a 6+ save then. So 2 6-up saves. I could really use one of these. Nope. And then that's gonna be 6 damage. That is almost all my health, but I do have my cloak, which gives me a 5+ shrug against this. So I gotta make 6 5+ wound shrugs for my cloak. I passed 2 of them, so I'm gonna take 4 damage. I have 7 wounds, I got 3 left. I am almost dead, and you still have your spear.
The Beast Skewer's
Beast Skewer Glaive.
Yeah.
Hits on
4s.
No,
good.
that's it.
No good.
All right, so I am not gonna die, but I am horrifically injured. And now I get to pick a unit to fight. So I'm gonna pick this unit of rats because, actually I'm gonna pick this unit of rats because if I do 1 wound, I kill an ogre, and that significantly increases my survival possibility. But I can't actually fight with my whole unit because you're engaging me on both sides. So to pile in, I'm gonna lose attacks here. I'm gonna have 1, it looks like everybody can still fight. These guys can pile in slightly towards the boss here without losing coherency. And so that means I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 against him, and then 5 against the other ogres. So 5 times 2 is 10. Take 10 shots into this unit of gluttons. I really wanna do a wound here, because if I do, they're gonna lose 4 attacks, and that might mean that I don't just instantly die, because I think I'm gonna instantly die otherwise. All right, so let's see what we got. Hit on 5s, because I suck. How bad do I suck? Hit on 4s. Hit on 4s, wound on 5s. I've got very weak arms. All right, so 1s, 2s, and 3s go away. And then 5s to wounds. Come on, you cowards. I got 2, yeah, give me a save.
Any Rend?
No, no, sir.
Oh,
no,
maybe they're getting there.
I killed 1, yay.
Yeah. But I take 2 wounds.
Take 2 wounds, so you reset the wound die to 1, and then 1 guy's
I'm
gonna go
doing
off.
countdown.
Countdown, okay. Whatever works for you. And then 4 guys is gonna be 8 attacks into the other side, into the tyrant, because I have to make them there. They're very intimidated by him. They only hit 3 times. And then wound once.
He's got a 4-up.
Does indeed. Oh, I did it! All that for a drop of blood.
He's got 8 wounds.
He does. He got 7 left. So that unit is now fought, and it's back over to you to pick a unit. So you should have.
Let's go with these guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say they haven't fought. It's a good idea. I don't think I'm gonna live through this.
2 attacks.
So you're gonna target me with an attack. I'm going to play fight to the last and give them a 5+ ward save because I'd like to not die. I just need to not die.
Bludgeoning blows on 4.
Sure did. And a 2 damage each. These things are terrifying.
It's on a 2. Oh. 3.
So 3, and what is the rend?
Nothing.
No rend. Okay, so I get my 5+ armor save. I'm gonna pass 1, and they're 2 damage or 1 damage each?
2.
2 damage each. So 4 shrugs now on 5+. 5+. 1. Not worth it. Okay, so that's going to be 3 guys die. At least you didn't pile into this terrain piece, so I'm not worried about that anymore. So 4 guys are left. All right, I get to pick a unit to fight now. I think I go with the boss, and I'm gonna stab your big guy. I have my Warp-Forged Halberd. Normally it has 5 attacks, but because you injured me, Cornered Rat kicks in, I get 3 bonus attacks. Mm-hmm. And they hit on 3s, but they only wound on 4s because then I have weak little arms. 3s hit, I'm the opposite of you. You hit on 4s, wound on 3s. I'm good at hitting, but bad at wounding. So 5 hits, and then they're gonna wound on 4s. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3. They are rend 1, and they are 2 damage.
5s.
Oh. So 4 damage total.
Yeah.
And then my Gnaw-Beast's Chisel Fangs get to attack. They are 4s and 3s, rend 1, D3 damage. So 4s, that's gonna be 3 hits. And then 3s, 2 wounds.
-1.
-1.
Oh.
I might get you here. I got you once. Okay, it's D3 damage. If I can roll 5, 6, I got you. Come on, nah, beast. Get him! No, I do 2 wounds, though, so you have 1 wound left. So close. So close. I think he's all done, so it is back to you, sir.
Those guys?
Going for the big boys?
They have 4 attacks.
They do have 4 attacks. I have a problem with maybe dying.
On 4s?
On 4s, get him. 3?
That was a bad roll. And 2s.
2s, all right. 3, all right, so
2 damage each.
2 damage each. I got my 6 up armor save because you run 1 still, yeah? Okay, so 5 plus goes to 6 plus. I make 1, so 4 wounds. That's gonna be 4 dead rats. I think I can, how much is his objective control?
5.
5. I'm losing this no matter what I do over here. So I'm just gonna take them from this side, I think. I'm just gonna take them from this side. I wanna try and maintain this one. Maintain one of these at least. You're gonna get more for sure here, so I can't do anything else. And that's them having fought. Who do I have left? I fought with them. No, I haven't fought with them yet. That's right, I fought over here to try and take a guy away. So it's just these guys I have left. So 4 dudes is gonna be 8 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 4s. Oh, you guys are definitely terrified. No one wants to be fighting these guys. 2 wounds though. The last guys left are feeling stabby. So you've got
They got
no rend. No rend at all.
5s.
Nope, take a wound.
I need more.
I did what I can. Yeah, just use the blue dice. That's perfect.
There's there.
All right, I got brutalized there. So it's end of turn now. Fight phases are over because everybody's fought, yeah? Yeah, everybody's fought. So first thing, end of turn things trigger. Do you have any end of turn abilities? They're usually gray.
Yeah, I got, so that's why these 2 combined. So
Okay.
I had to be within 3 inches of the short board edge.
Perfect.
And then I.
Oh, so no, before we score though, end of turn things happen. So you have anything that's before that on your cards. So like for instance, my guys have, it'll be purple. It'll say end of any turn for mine. It's usually a purple ability on your cards.
Yeah.
So the Rhinox, does he have a purple ability? No, it's red, I think.
They're not even on the table.
Yeah, okay, you're good then. So it's just mine. So my guys come back before anything else happens. So D3 guys arrive from this rat unit.
This is a
One.
This is a passive ability.
Yeah, and then D3 guys over here, 1 as well. So I got 2 rats back. And now we score. So you're gonna flip this one because you have 2, 4, 6, 8 guys on this objective, and I have 3. So that's gonna flip to you. You're gonna flip this one, and you're gonna now control this one over here. So you score 1, score 2, score 3, score more. So that's gonna be 3 points. And then how many of your cards did you score?
These 2, because this is be 3 inches from the edge, and then this is
Oh, 2 units within 3 inches of the sides. Yep, got it. So that's 4, and then
It just says any friendly unit.
Okay.
Doesn't even have to be 2 units. This is like 1 unit is close to the edge.
yeah, but it has to be each edge, isn't it? It has to be both side edges. Take the flanks. You complete this battle at the end of your turn if there are any friendly units within 3 inches of each short battlefield edge. Yeah. So you got it. You're good. And then what's the other one?
Oh, it doesn't matter that your guys are there?
No, it doesn't matter. You just have to be there.
Oh, they just control this.
And then control the bird.
Yeah,
Okay.
control
So you
the
got that
bird.
one too. So 5, 4. You're up by 1, and we're into the second battle round. Battle round 2, Electric Boogaloo. So we go to turn 2. Let's roll for some initiative and see who's going first. We got a new twist as well. Actually, the new twist happens first. Reclaim Garan. The underdog picks 2 objectives. That's me. Each objective is worth an additional victory point this turn. So I'm going to pick this objective because it's the sexiest objective. And I'm going to pick this one over behind you because soon it will be mine. Oh yes, soon it will be mine. So I'm going to pick those 2 to be extra points. So if you can take those away or get them back, they score an extra victory point this turn for holding them. And now we roll for initiative to see who's going first, and I may regret this. I got a 2. All right, so you can choose to keep it, in which case you double round, but you do not get any of your tactics cards back, or you can give it to me, and we both refill our hands. There are 2 bonus victory points on the table right now, and you get to just keep going. But you choose before we refill our hands.
I think I want to go.
You want to go? Cool. All right, so you don't get to refill your hands then, and I do. I'm going to keep this card. I'm going to keep this card. I'm going to go 1, 2, and draw these 2 cards. Cool. And then, yeah, I think we're done. Yep, I think we're done. Okay, so then it's your turn, sir. You keep initiative, so you get to top round 2. And you go immediately.
These guys just can't walk out of combat, can they?
They can't, but they take D3 mortal wounds.
Can they reform?
They just walk away. They just make a normal move away from there, and they have to
Can they
edit outside of
reform in the
3.
combat?
They can pile in during the combat. Yes, you can keep piling, but you have to pile towards me.
Yeah, I want to touch that piece.
I bet you do. Well, that's not. Oh, for your cards? Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sure you could. But the problem is going to be I'll have to have a model that's the width of your base from there, right?
Oh.
Because you have to stay in the same distance. I mean, this guy could probably make it. I don't think he'll make it in 1 though.
Yeah,
probably
no.
like 2 turns to do it.
Okay.
But you can fall back and do it, like you said.
Doesn't really matter.
Well, also there's this back here, which is worth an extra victory point right now that you can just fall back and touch.
Yeah.
Right now, technically, you're going to get it for free because you just hold it. I can't do anything to stop you from just getting that bonus point. I just gave it to you because you picked a double round. I know, right?
Okay. Well, we're gonna just walk away. We're not in combat anymore.
So you can't stay within. You can't end within 3 of me though. And yes, you are still in combat actually of this guy. So you have to fall back. Yeah, he's still in range.
Oh.
Sorry.
So I'm still in combat?
You're still in combat, yeah.
So I can just go fall forward?
No, you can't move at all. You'll pile in during the combat phase.
Oh.
Yeah. You can fall back, but you'll take more.
So the
wounds if
only
you do that.
movement really is these guys.
Yeah, and this guy's still outside of combat.
So
You're locked in, baby.
it is sneaky.
That's it. You are locked in.
Like I have to stay 3 away from that guy, right? So I can only really go to there.
Yeah. Now stay 3 away from him too. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Walking over there. Cool. All right, guns. They can't shoot into combat, but the pistols can. Oh, sorry. I did have a thing I need to do during your hero phase. You need to use your hero phase too. So you need to do your bully thing if you want to use your bully thing. And I have a hero phase ability as well. Do you want to bully somebody?
Yeah, we'll add 3 to these guys' control.
Okay, so you're gonna add 3 to those guys' control, and then I'm gonna use stand guard. I'm gonna give my boss the strike first ability. So he gets to fight before everybody else. So in combats, there's 3 stages of fighting. There's fight first. Everybody who fights first goes, starting with the person whose turn it is. Then there's normal combats, starting with the person whose turn it is and alternating. And then there's strike lasts, starting with the person whose turn it is and alternating. So right now, I have a guy in the strike first go. So if you can get one, you'll go before me if you have somebody who can do a strike first. Otherwise, he'll get to fight before everybody else.
He goes.
Okay. So that would happen before you moved. So you could still follow these guys back afterwards if you want to. You'll have all that stuff still happening.
Wait a minute. I can just do this ability.
It'll say when.
Oh,
I think it says during the combat phase probably. If it's red, it's combat phase.
Any combat phase.
Yeah, so you do it at the start of the combat phase, after charges.
Oh. Aren't we in the combat phase now?
Nope, we just have the shooting phase, because you have pistols you can shoot at me.
We're shooting.
Yep.
But you were talking about fight first for some reason. Like
because I had to do that during the hero phase. I spend that. His card is gold, which means I declare it so you know who's doing it for the whole time.
Doing an amendment.
Yeah. And I wanted you to get your combat score too. So we went back to the hero phase real fast. Because you only move 1 unit, so I didn't want you to miss out on either of these things.
Yeah. Okay. Because I can heal myself.
Yep, so can I.
Okay. So we're shooting then.
But you're shooting. You might just kill me before any of this happens. So you get your 2 pistol shots. Who are you shooting at? You can shoot these guys or him?
The boss.
The boss, got it.
No.
2 misses, okay.
Yeah. We need 4s.
Okay.
And we can't shoot any.
You need 5s because I'm within 3 of my friends.
So then it's just charges.
It's just charges. Okay, who's going to charge?
Everybody's in combat except for
So
these
just
guys.
that unit of Ogre of Gluttons. Got it.
Can they charge multi-charge?
You can charge any, just roll and then place your models and then you can fight anybody within 3 of you.
Yeah, okay.
4 inches. So you charge in and then whoever's within 3 of you can become a target of your attacks, right? It's funny. It's almost like, because it's way less complicated than like a Warhammer Fantasy Battle thing.
Very basic.
Yeah, but the tactics aren't.
I can see where it can get more complicated.
Exactly, yeah. The tactics aren't, but the basic mechanics are. All right, so I have a strike first guy who gets to go. That's going to be my boss. I'm going to try and kill your dude. But I'm going to divide up my attacks, actually, to try and save this unit. So I'm going to put...
We're in the combat phase now?
We're in the combat phase now. So start of the combat phase, you can heal yourself. I'm also going to heal myself. So you go first because it's your turn. Get back D6. So 2.
Not good enough.
I want a 3, and I'm going to also get back D6. I get back 4, and I'm going to go to fully healed.
4.
All right, so I am going to pick him because he's got strike first. I have to because he's in the strike first pool to fight. And I also spent my command phase there.
You made him in the strike first.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, yeah, with the ability. So I'm going to stab you with 8 attacks. I'm going to put 5 into your boss, but I'm going to put, and my, I'm going to put 5 into your, I'm going to put 6 into your boss, and I'm going to put 2, and then the mount into your gluttons over here. But I have to declare it all before I roll. So 6 into your boss of my 8 attacks. I'll hit on 3s. Oh, that wasn't great. It was only half. And then I didn't get any auto wounds either. I was hoping for some auto wounds. And I'll wound on 3s. Oh, if I don't kill you. All right, you live no matter what here.
Minus?
Minus 1. No. So you take 2. So you're down to 1 again.
Damn.
But I did not kill you. And then 2 more into the unit of bulls, or gluttons rather. 1 hits, wounds on a 3. Wounds, so minus 1.
6s.
And it's 2 damage. So that's going to kill a guy. And then I'm going to have my rat fight. And my rat is 4 attacks on 4s. 2 hits, and then 3s to wound. 2. Oh, and I wounded on, it didn't matter because I rolled 2s, but I didn't roll any 3s, but I wounded on 4s, the other guy. 2 wounds at minus 1.
For the gluttons?
Yeah. Whatever, 4 and 5 there. Oof. Ooh, 2d3. 5 more wounds.
So...
These guys.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
So that puts a guy...
At 1 wound, I think.
At 1 wound, yeah. Where's the 1 on here? I'm missing it.
And they still have their bonus to the score, though. Best I can do. I think I die now, though, because you are fully functioning still. So that's the strike first. Now you get to pick the first guy to fight inside the normal pool.
Those guys can still fight my...
I could still kill your tyrant with the clan rats, yeah.
I think I should go with my tyrant.
I would absolutely go with your tyrant, yeah. You might as well. Any 1 round of his attacks could absolutely just instantly kill my guy.
And then he shoots his pistols, right?
You did that already during your shooting phase.
Right,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's just the fact that I'm in combat.
You're in combat, that's right.
Yeah. All right, I'll just try to put everything into Buddy.
Into Buddy?
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm fully healed, so you might as well. So the
Thunder Mace.
Thunder Mace on 4s. Got me with 1, and then I think it went to 2s, doesn't it?
Yeah, everything's 2s.
Yeah. Wounds, and it's Rend 2, so I get a 6+ armor save, and then I get my wound shrug from my cloak afterwards. Nope. So 3 wound shrugs on 5s, but those will all happen after you total your damage.
You count as a monster?
No, I'm cavalry. Cavalry.
It's like the big tree guy to be a monster.
Exactly, yep. So then your Skewerglaive hits once, and that would have done something, I think, too, with the monster thing, wouldn't it?
It's just anti-monster plus 1 rend.
Oh, nice, okay. Wounds,
yeah.
So its rend is
1.
1, so I get a 5+ armor save then. I made it. So I take 3 damage from the Thunder Mace. I gotta make 3 5+ wound shrugs. I make 1, take 2 damage. Got 5 wounds left. Right in the rat.
He's a tough rat.
He got really lucky with his card draw is what he did. We both got the exact same card draw and managed to stay in the combat longer. So then it's my turn to pick. I'm gonna go with these clan rats. I don't think everybody can hit your boss. I think 2 of them are gonna have to hit this glutton, but the rest are gonna hit your boss. I can pile in, but the problem is I can't pile in away from this unit. So we're gonna have to stay where we are. So 2 guys into this last bull. It's 4 attacks. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit, and then it wounds on, sorry, 4s, and then, but that was, none of those were 4s, no, and then I wound on a 5. Because I got weak little arms. No wounds. And then vice versa, 4 more guys is 8 attacks. And this is into your boss, hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 5s. Come on, I just need 1. I got the 1. Do it. 4+ armor save. Make me. Ah, I gotcha. Stabbed by rats.
The ogre?
No, you're big guy.
Oh, the big guy.
Yeah, you're big guy.
Oh, yeah. Does that count for anything special?
Nope, doesn't do anything. Just means any of the hero phase abilities that need you to have a hero, you wouldn't be able to do. But you've got the cavalry coming next turn.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a problem because I'm running out of guys. So it's over to you. So you get to pick who's going to fight now. You've got the unit of gluttons and the unit of lead belchers left. And this last glutton too that I didn't kill.
Let's go with those guys.
Do it.
They have 2 attacks. So
I think this is the turn that unit dies. 4s, they have 2 attacks each?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right, they just miss a rend. I think everything else is the same. It's just they don't get the rend that the regular guys do. So all wound on 2s. I got my 5 up armor save because you have no rends. I make 1, so 4 guys die. I have 1 guy left.
That's perfect. That's what we wanted.
That's what you want, exactly. Because that's why I can't bring him back.
Yeah. And then your turn again.
And then my turn again. They've already gone. He's already. Yeah, the 1 rat fights. That's right. Yeah, this guy hits twice. Wounds on 5s. Nah, from hell's heart I stab at
thee.
thee.
Killed that whole unit. They would have came back. They would. Then you would have had no
Exactly.
combat.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. So it's back to you. You've got these guys.
You can pile into these guys.
You sure can. And now he'll be able to fight though, because you'll brought him within 3 inches.
So one of them can attack him.
Definitely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Punch him.
Okay.
Kill my sniper.
Okay, one guy fight that guy, and one guy
Fight the other.
Yeah.
So which one are you gonna do first?
into the little rat.
Into the little rats. Okay. 4s. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, I think this unit's dead. And 2s, so 3 6-up saves, or this unit is completely destroyed. I gotta make 1 of these. I made 0 of these. All of them die. That's 6 damage.
Swung that knob
just
right
belly
into
flop.
everybody.
That's right. Yeah, he hit me with the entire flag. Just scooped him up in the flag. And then the other guy can fight my my warlock engineer. That's not good. On 2s. Oh, I think I live because I have 5 wounds. So I have a 5+ armor save, goes to 6. Yep, take 4 damage. I got 1 wound left. Oh, right in the Skaven. Not great. I am desperately. I have 4 models left.
This guy can fight.
He sure can, yeah. I get to have somebody go though, and I'm going to pile in with him.
Oh, you do have somebody to go.
I do. I'm going to pile into the middle of these 2 units, and I'm going to try and stab this guy to finish him off so he can't kill me. You see. I have a Warp Forge Dagger. It has 3 attacks hitting on 4s. And he's mad at you. He wounds on 4s. 1. No rend though.
Oh, come on!
No rend. Roll that 5+. Do it. Live.
Bear
Live.
trap in the face guy.
Nah, he's
bear
dead.
trap in the face
got
guy.
him with the
I
shank.
don't think I made any saves yet.
All right, so that's that guy gone then. And I think that was the last unit that you had that hadn't fought.
I don't know why this blue dice is there.
That was adding to your control score this turn, I think you added to them.
I
Those
gave
guys.
it
Then we
to
take that
those
one off.
guys.
Yeah, then we take that one off. So that looks like that. So you get to score now, my friend.
That one's a
So
wound, but
you're gonna hold 1, hold 2, hold more again. You also get the bonus point for 4. And I think that's it. You got a 9. Because you didn't take this one from me.
I wasn't keeping track of this. Nice.
That's okay, yeah, I got it. 5 goes to 9. And it's now my 2. So hero phase. My Grayseer is alive, thank God. He's gonna try and save everyone. First, he's gonna yell at this guy to be worth more points. He does, so this guy's gonna be worth 5 extra control points this round. Then he's going to wither this same unit. So withering is going to be on a 6+. It does D3 mortal wounds. So let's see if we can get that 6+ off. We do. So they'll take D3 mortal wounds. If I can roll that 5, 6, I'll manage to kill another one of them. Nope, I do 2. Shouts in Skaven. Oh, sorry, and end of turn, this unit gets D3 guys back. Gets 3 guys back. Which I need to remember at the end of the turn. Not that it mattered because you still held that point. There was no taking it away from you. Okay, so that was my hero phase. Oh, I don't have any cards left, except for this 1. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So now it's my movement phase. All right, movement phase. First things first, this guy's gonna fall back out of combat with you, because he would love to not be dead later, and go back to here. He will not take any mortal wounds because of my regimental ability, right? Because I got that no mortal wounds when I fall back. The Gray Seer is going to walk over here and take this one. They're going to stay in combat because they're pretty happy where they are. And then end of my movement phase, I'm going to do two things. First things first, I'm going to have my Rat Ogres come out of the Gnawhole ambush. Declare, pick a friendly unit that was in the tunnels below. Set up them wholly within 6 of a corner and more than 9 from all other enemy units. So I'm going to go over here. I have to be wholly within 6 of a corner. And I have to be more than 9 away from you. I don't think I can actually. Oh, I can't. Wholly within 6 of a corner and more than 9. Nope, you're too close. You're too close. There's no way that back guy is going to keep me out. I got to go over here.
No.
I got to go over here. I can't do it.
This back guy, Mr. Brown Pants. He brought the brown pants.
It means I can't grab this away from you. I really wanted to.
That was my favorite guy at the paint because I was
Brown
watching
Pants?
the Deadpool movie.
Oh yeah,
At
he
one point
wore
he
his
was like-
brown pants.
Yeah, he brought the brown pants. He
He did.
remembers.
He remembered. He brought his brown pants. So, and that's during my movement phase. But they can still move, it looks like. Declare, pick a friendly unit that's in tunnels below to use this ability. Effects up to only within 6 of a corner and more than 9 from enemy units. So they can still run and charge. Okay, that's fine. I can do that still then. And then I'm going to use reinforcements to bring back one of my unit of rats. They have to be outside of 6 of you. And they have to be within 1 of my board edge. So they're going to be over here. And we'll just bog these guys down forever. I think is going to be the plan. All right, so that's my movement. Oh, and then my boss. He'll just take a walk. He'll go 9 over to here and take that. I'll be like, no, thank you. So that's my movement done. Let's do some shooting. I'm gonna dial up my rat pistol and shoot at these guys. I'm gonna get 3 shots. And they hit on 3s. And they wound on 3s. 2 at Ren -1. 2 damage. This jerk can't shoot because he fell back.
Oh, let's take the banner guy away. Banner's crazy.
And then my flamethrower, I think, is way too far away. Oh, I did say I could move with them, didn't I? Pick a friendly unit tunnels below. Set them wholly within 6 of the corner, more than 9. Yeah, they can still walk. So they're going to take a walk, actually. Because I think if they walk, they might be able to flamethrower you. 10 inches? Yeah. And they can walk 6. They're going to walk over there. Just so they can shoot you with their flamethrower. And it's going to be 2d6 shots. 9 shots. It hits on 2s, but it wounds on 4s because it's not as good at wounding because it's just fire. No one cares about fire. It's going to be 8, and then wounds on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4 more saves.
Minus anything?
Rend 2.
That's a
actually.
that's a really good weapon.
That is a really good weapon, yeah.
I just died.
You just die. Yeah.
How much damage?
1 each.
So how many?
So 4 wounds.
Oh yeah, I just died.
That guy melts.
I mean, people don't care about fire. I don't have a shirt.
I'm not wearing a shirt, that's right. Dude, I'm not wearing pants. You're not wearing shirts? We're like Winnie the Pooh and what's his name? So we pointed out the other day that Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh are wearing the opposite end of each other's clothes. Winnie the Pooh's just wearing a t-shirt and Mickey Mouse is wearing the pants. It's like, did you guys just split a costume?
Yeah.
So I have to fight now. I don't really want to, but I'm gonna try and hit you with these rats. So I get 8 attacks. We go to the regular pool and I have the active turn, so 8 shots on 4s. And then I wound on 5s.
Where'd all the ogres go?
Well, they're coming over the mountain right now. I don't wound you at all, so go ahead and pulverize that unit. I feel like I'm not going to be standing here in a second until these get through. So 4s again, and then 2s. This is bad. 3 5-ups. If I make 2 of these, I live, otherwise I'm dead. I did not. They're all dead. So that one remains very much yours. Okay, so end of turn. I flip this. I flip this. So I'm going to hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, which means I hold more. So that's 3. I'm going to score the bonus point for this one for 4. And I'm going to score this battle tactic, which is Raid. You complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if any friendly units are wholly inside enemy territory and not in combat. So I'm in your half of the table and I'm not in combat. So I'm going to get 5. We tie at 9. And we're on to round 3.
This is the new model?
It is the new model that came in the set.
Cool.
I know, I like it. All right, so we are new twist, and we had to roll to see who's going first. Grasping Vines, the underdog. There is no underdog, so we roll off. Pick a unit to be ensnared. They are half their move characteristic and only roll 1 dice when making a charge. So roll, and we see who gets to pick which unit gets ensnared. Vines grow up out of the ground, and we got to see who gets trapped. So I roll 4. You roll 5, you get to pick one of my units. Their movement characteristic is halved, and they only roll a single dice to charge. Yeah, smart. Yeah, the Rat Ogres. Definitely smart. So this goes away. These aren't worth any extra points anymore. And now we got to roll for initiative. Let's see who's going first. 3, 6. I'm going to maintain initiative. You can keep going because I want to refill my hands. I don't want to not have cards this turn. So we both refill our hands. I'll let you go. I'm not going to double around you. And let's see what we got. And it is your hero phase. Not that you can bully anybody anymore. We're tied 9 to 9. Going into round 3. See what's going on in the chat. Never mind, just check Novel is 9. Definitely hard in a small board. Yeah, I know. So reinforcement is 6 inches if you do your once per turn reinforcement, but Novel is 9 and you still get to move, which makes sense. So it's hard to place your models down, but getting to move afterwards means that that it's a real deep strike basically if you want it to be. Also, that's that's until my next hero phase. He's still with an extra 5. So it's over to you. Hero phase over, movement phase. You get to bring in your cavalry, and I think they just show up outside of 6 of me. And I don't think they move during the turn, but I think they come on any edge. So like they could show up here too if you wanted to. Because I think your arrival is any board edge.
Any board edge.
Which is pretty sweet because reinforcements is just board edges in your territory as opposed to you guys just decide, this is not where I fight. This is where I'm going to be.
Well, that guy on the board?
Yep. He fell back so that he did not die. He did not want to immediately be killed. Oh dear. All right, stand outside of 6 of me. I think you should be good on both sides. Yeah, you're laughing. I'm gonna get cannonballed. That's not good. I'm going to, do I want to do that? No, I'm just gonna let you have that. That's fine. That's fine. So movement phase over. Do these guys want to move anywhere?
They don't get to move at all when they come in?
No, they just arrive. They arrive anywhere outside of 6 is their move. My guys, that's why it was harder for me to place my guys, because outside of 9, and I still got to move afterwards.
Can I charge though?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you just count as that's your normal move for the turn.
Oh, I still shoot and charge.
Yep, still shoot and charge. Yes, this reinforcement is very powerful.
Okay, yeah, I can see. Might as well then. Let me see. We're gonna turn.
Just not even move and just cannonball the crap out of me? No, not my Grace here.
We're gonna put every.
Not him.
You see that
he
guy
went to college, man. He's an educated
We don't even know why those guys are
That's
back.
right, yeah. He's poor. The proletariat's not what you're gonna shoot out over here. You're gonna kill the rich.
So
I'm into it.
D3.
Okay. Oh, that's so bad. That's 9 to 11 shots. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, you're fine over there too. Okay. Not great. Hitting on 4s, I believe.
Yeah,
4s and 3s. Wah. Oh, this rat's so dead. Okay. I have 5 wounds. I might live if you don't wound all of these.
Launch him.
All right, 3 saves, -1. I got no armor, so you just do 3 wounds to me. I got 2 left. Ugh, right in the horns. Other guns. Get your cannons.
Does he still have a pistol?
Oh, the rider of the
No,
cavalry guy? No, they don't give him a pistol.
No.
No, not your Sarge.
No, he doesn't get a pistol. Yeah,
It's
but
pretty cool though.
the cannon into the boss. The boss has
Cannon
some
and the
wounds?
boss. He took 2 wounds, so he's got 5 left.
Yeah, cannon.
That cannon will just kill me. I think it's D3 plus 3 damage. It's super dangerous. Super dangerous.
So hitting on 4s.
Okay, catch this.
Oh!
That's not great. And
Wounding
then
on
2s. Oh my god. Okay, so rend is 2, I think.
2.
So I get a 6+ armor save. I need to make one of these. I still have my wound shrug too. That didn't help. All right, so I'm gonna take 6 plus 2d3. Oh my god, I take 12 damage? Oh, this is what I get for killing your boss. Okay. 12 5 plus shrugs. I have to make 8 of these to live. I'll be fine. I'm dead.
I'm fine.
I am super mega ultra dead. That guy came with authority. I tried to catch that temple with my teeth. That wasn't great at all. Okay, so shooting done. You made a real statement there showing up like that. And
Yeah.
now you get to make some charges.
Everybody's charging.
I mean, why not?
Okay, so we can just
Roll and then see where you go.
can we just do each guy?
Yeah. Well, roll and then move. Roll and then move.
Okay,
roll and
roll
move.
and move. I'm thinking about these guys first.
Okay. 5. So I think you'll make them. Yeah, you'll make them if you charge. You won't make the boss now.
It's just outside of 8 inches.
No, but you have to get within a half inch of me. You have to get within a half inch of me with your charge.
to
Yeah. You have to get within half inch of the charge. You'll make them if you want.
Yeah, okay. Let's go get him.
These Leadbusters have been living their best lives, man. They didn't care at all. They've held this whole flank by themselves. Everyone else died.
He's gonna try charging.
Going for the Iron Blaster. 9.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of wherever you want.
He's gonna come.
Just gonna run me over. Oh no! Adam! Why? Why? It just flew him through the air. Ah! I mean, that's probably what's about to happen anyway.
And they're gonna go into their side.
Into my rat ogres. Okay.
Flank.
Hell yeah, you did. 10 all day. So now you get to roll for your mortal wounds with your pulverizing girth.
And he's got a different mortal wounds.
He has, I think, his attacks on the Rhinox go up when he charges.
Oh yeah.
So he gets he gets flat damage or something like that
Yeah.
when it goes big.
I still get that girth thing though, right?
Yep, so roll 4 plus for each of my units. On a 4 plus, they take a mortal wound. So which one do you want to do first? These guys, hit, lose a rat, and then over here. Nope, and then over here.
Yeah.
Yes, so I take a wound on a rat ogre. And I believe they have 5 each, maybe 4 each? 4 each, they got 3 left. They're just like your ogres.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to you. So now to start the combat phase, you have any things you want to do combat phase wise? I have no combat phase abilities. I'm going to... I could unleash the Warp Fury on my Rat Ogres, but I take D3 mortal wounds. It could kill a guy. But you get to choose if you're going to do it first.
What's a reaction? The opponent declared an attack.
If someone targets you with an attack during the phase, you can wait until somebody attacks you during the combat phase.
Okay.
Okay?
Then I'm done everything, yeah.
Okay, so then you get to pick a unit to fight with first. I'm going to, before that happens, I am going to unleash Warp Fury on my Rat Ogres. So they'll take D3 mortal wounds. I just killed one. That was stupid. But the last 2 guys get +2 attacks. I just lost 4 attacks and gained 2 attacks, so I'm net worse than I was. If I could have just not rolled a 5+, everything would have been fine there. But I did, so that was just bad for me, and you get to do what you want. Go do your thing.
They're gonna go first.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, Ash, you dumb idiot.
So one guy, should I just do all the same attacks at the same time?
Yeah, their attacks are all identical, so unless they're under some kind of like special ability that adds to the rider attacks, you can do them all at the same time.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I think
like, I can do the clubs and stuff first.
Yep, or just do them all at the same time. I think the stat line's the same, isn't it?
4-2, yeah.
Yeah, just do them all at the same time. There's no, unless you're like under like a magic weapon effect or something like that that doesn't affect the mounts, there's no reason not to just roll all your dice.
Then they have 7 attacks.
14 dice.
I need 2 more dice.
Yeah, go get them, boy.
Steal those ones.
On 4s?
Yep.
My unit's gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Probably gonna die. Almost definitely gonna die. Oh, it's so bad. 6. And then 3s or 2s? 2s, I think.
It's 2s.
2, so 5. And what's their end?
-1.
Rat Ogres have a 5+ save, so I get a 6+ armor save against this. I only have 8 wounds, so I think I'm probably just gonna die unless they start rolling 6s. 8 wounds, you just kill them all. Down they go. Well then, that was a combat. I guess I go with my Warp Grace here, so he can do something before he dies. He's gonna make his 3 attacks. He hits on 4s into this Iron Blaster. And he wounds on 4s. 1 wound. It is Rend 1.
5. Ah.
No, it's run 0 actually, sorry.
I haven't made a save, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
It's 2 damage. Take 2 damage.
Okay. I have 7 left.
Yeah, he's pretty dangerous. And then you get to go. I think my Ratters arrived and just immediately died.
He'll attack you back.
Sure will.
The Crusher. Clubber.
Crusher.
The Clubber.
4s and 2s.
Clubber is 2 4s.
And then 2s to wound. I got a 6+ armor save.
No rend.
I'm dead. I have 1 wound. It's 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Okay, so this thing just makes it straight 3 damage instead of D3.
That's right. And I'm dead anyway. So
Yeah,
it doesn't really
I'm
matter.
just.
Yeah. It makes it, it's the same as his gun basically, but it's just when you're charging.
Okay, yeah.
So I got 9 guys over here, so it's gonna be 18 attacks. So I'm just gonna roll 9 twice. That is 9. And we're fighting just basic rats. They'll pile in. Make some stabs. 4s to hits. So that's gonna be 6 with the first roll. Second roll is another 6, so 12 hits. That's not bad. And a wound on 5s. These rats are mad, man. They must have killed their cousin. 5 armor saves.
No rend?
No rent.
This is a fact. I haven't made a single armor save this entire game.
Great. You're not wearing shirts, man.
I'm just saying, when I haven't rolled a 5 or a 6 for any of these.
You're all dressed like you're going to a NASCAR race. So
Just
Hey, you got me in 3. 2 wounds.
More things.
2 wounds.
Oh, there's a guy who has a wound left.
Oh man, I can't believe I haven't killed anybody here yet. They get to fight. Last combat. So these guys get to punch back in some rats.
These guys are the best unit.
They are incredibly dangerous. They hit on 4s.
4s and 2s.
I cannot believe how dangerous these guys have been.
5.
5 saves.
No rend.
This unit dies if I don't make at least a couple 5-up saves here. So I gotta make at least 1 5-up save or this unit's gone. I made 1, so it's 8 damage, so 1 guy lives.
Nice.
Just
But they can't come back again.
They can't come back again, no, but they will get the D3 guys back at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you score, so that flips to you. So you're gonna have hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Did you score any of your other cards? Sorry, I get D3 guys back here. I get 2 guys back. And then you hold 1, hold 2, hold more, plus whatever's in your hand.
To gain control of an objective that was controlled by you.
Yep, you did that, so you get that one.
Yeah.
So that's 4. Anything else?
Do this if your friendly unit is used in a fight ability this turn.
You did.
No friendly units were destroyed this turn.
I didn't kill anybody in your turn, nope. So if you fought and nobody died on your side, you'll get that one too. So that's 5. And then you got what? Take without warning. That one, you take something away from me, but don't fight. So you won't get that one.
Okay, yeah.
So you get 2 of them,
These two.
and that's gonna take you to 14 at the end of the turn. Well, bottom of 3, things aren't looking good for Skeeter over here, let me tell you. He's having a bad time. Luckily, the twist isn't applied anymore because that unit's dead. So that's great. I got 1 hero left. He's not feeling fantastic. He might kill himself with his own gun. So we have problems. That being said, we're gonna try and solve them by not dying. Thing the first, hero phase. Do I have any hero phase abilities? Well, that guy's dead, so no. I think that's it. And then movement phase, I'm going to, I have to take something away from you here. I think I have to do it this way. Okay, so movement phase. Oh wait, I need to see that first. What's that one? Yes. Okay, so movement phase, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna walk 6 over to here. I'm gonna make sure I'm standing next to that. I'm gonna go back further. I'm gonna go back to that corner right there. I don't wanna die. I'm going to, I don't think I can fall back out of combat and still be within 3 of this edge. This sucks. There's no way to do that. I just have to hope I don't die. I'm just gonna hope I don't die. That's all I can do. Then I'm going to arrive just in time with my other unit that you murderized. And they're gonna show up over here. They can't be within 6 of you. I guess they could show up here. Yeah, they'll just fit. They'll just fit there. Just have to be in 2 little ranks. Like so. That's my last unit of reinforcements. This is it. We're out of rats after this. You've killed them all. I am distinctly out of guys at this point. Oh, I might not actually. I might have to do like this. No, I can't even fit there. Oh, damn it. Adam, why are you so good at this? This is your first game. You've been practicing and not telling me.
That base is just massive.
I know. It is
Not much to do about
I
that.
like how you're like, they don't show up until turn 3. And I'm like, you'll see why. You'll see why. You'll understand in a minute why that happens. All right. So they'll wrap by reinforcement. Yeah, I don't have a lot left to do here. Okay. I'm going to try to have this guy not kill himself. I need him to not kill himself with his own gun. So I'm going to roll a 2+.
I thought that was a
Really
one.
threading the needle here. I got 2 shots on 3s. I'm gonna shoot your big Truckosaurus over here.
Yeah, Truckosaurus.
I'm gonna hit once. I'm gonna wound on a 3. I wound. Its rend is 2.
6.
So you take 3 damage.
Jeez.
Down to 4.
That was a good one.
And then I'm gonna charge. And these guys are gonna try and do it for me. So we're gonna run our butts over to hopefully this side. Nope. I'm gonna play forward to victory. Oh, I'm giving up the point if I do that. Oh man, I hate everything that's happening right now. That's it. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna score. And we're all fighting combat, I guess, over here first. I'm not gonna charge. I'm just gonna try and punch you in the face instead. So I'm gonna pile in, and we're gonna pile in around the corner here. And then we're gonna fight with 6 dice.
What's the pylon move actually?
3 inches.
Okay.
It's a 3-inch move. I hit you not once, not twice, but more than thrice. And then 5s to wounds. Nothing. Not a single one. Not one.
But you have to stay within 1/2 inch.
I have to be no further away from one of your models in your unit than I started. So I gotta move towards you basically.
Yeah.
So I can kind of circle you, but I can't.
I was just thinking about for that string out thing that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's over to you.
Oh, it's a hit.
Pick someone to fight, yeah. To pulverize this unit, if you would like. And you can also pile in, like these guys can come around the corners if you want.
They can all reach you still.
Yep, oh yeah, they're all within 3. 2, 3, I might live. I don't live. All right, so I gotta make all these 5+. I didn't make any, and that unit is pulverized into oblivion.
And they can't come back
They
again.
cannot come back again.
So I finally squashed those
You have
guys.
squashed that unit completely. All right, so this stays mine, this stays mine, so I'm gonna score 2, because I didn't manage to flip anything. So hold 1, hold 2, don't hold more. I will get the Ignis. I did not get to take the flanks because I died.
Did you get the one, that one?
This is the bird,
Oh,
because you never came back and took this one.
okay.
So I'm gonna get 3 total, and I'm gonna go to 12, and it's the last turn of the game. It is 12 to 14. So twist,
Oh, so it's turn 4 now?
it is. The Grandfather's Blessing, the underdog, that's me, can pick one of the following effects. Nurgle's Rot, someone's -1 to save rolls for the turn, or Eroding Miasma, ward rolls can't be made. I'm going to make your Thundercat, I'm gonna make your Thundercat's -1 save, I think, for the turn. So these guys will be under the effect of the ability, and be -1 to their saves. And that's now roll for initiative. Let's see who's going first. 2, 4, I could double round you. Do I just double round you? I think I double round you. If I double round you, I could score. I couldn't score that one, unfortunately. So I could score at most 4 and go to 16.
Time, right?
Yep, the most I can score right now is 16. And you get, well, it depends on if I choose, you'll get to, you can discard 2 if you don't like it, yeah, and drop to 3. I have to choose right now if I'm gonna double round or not. I'm going to, I don't think I can do, I think I die if I don't double round, so I'm going to. I'm not gonna refill my hand, and I'm just gonna hope that this works, because I only have 2 units left. So, hero phase, I don't have one. Movement phase, I'm just gonna walk up outside of 3 of you with these guys, because I have to.
Oh, that's this symbol.
He's going to sit still. He's going to try and not, like, this all falls apart if this guy kills himself right now. So let's see if I do or don't. Do I just die from my gun? I don't. Okay. So I get 2 shots. I'm going to try and shoot this Iron Blaster because I want to kill it. It's going to hit on 4s. I don't hit at all. Fantastic. Okay. That was terrible. And now I'm going to charge, I guess. That's all I can do. I have to kill this thing. I've charged 10. So we're going to charge onto the objective because I need as many bodies as I can get on here. And that means I'm probably going to get kitty charged in a second, but I want to put all the butts on the zone. All right. 20 attacks. Punching this Iron Blaster. Let's see if we can get it. This will be 10 twice. So 5, 10 on 4s. That's going to be 7. Yep, 7 for the first roll. Second roll is going to be another 4, so 11 total. So I'll throw in an extra die here. I gotta do 4 wounds to kill you. None of my plan works if I don't do 4 wounds on 5s. And I did it. So I got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. 5 saves, sir. 5 saves, and I didn't nurgle him. I nurgled down like an idiot. So 5 plus, make 2. No, he's dead. I got him.
That's such a bad roll.
That's really bad. But I barely added up to 5 except for that 4 being in there. That wasn't great. All right, we did it. We've great success with that. So end of the turn, this flips to being mine. I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get cut off the head. Score this if the enemy general's dead, or if the enemy general's already dead and you killed another unit.
Yeah, I got that.
So I'm going to get 4 for that one. So I'm going to go to 16, which puts me briefly in the lead. And I think all you have to do is walk over and hold this button, and you win the game.
I'm still holding this one, though.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. All you have to do is take this one back, and you win the game.
Oh.
But you could also just pulverize my units if you want. It's up to you. So it's bottom of 4. Your kitty cats could win, or they can go fight.
What do I walk? 6?
You do walk 6, yes. And they can also shoot me with shotguns, yep. And attempt to charge. Kitties go touch
That's
the other
way
thing.
too far away, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
I'd really want to shoot that guy. He ran away to that corner.
Someone's got to go tell the story. This guy's going to be my messenger back to the various holds of clan, whatever this is, Scryer, I guess.
No, we refuse.
All right, you can do that too, yeah.
We refuse.
Just hold it. I mean, you could charge me and keep the bum of one of them on this thing, right?
No.
And take it too.
We refuse. We don't
All right.
care about even the game we need.
No, it's just all blood. It's just all Adam's seeing red at this point. All right, shoot your guns. Shotgun me.
Yeah, shotguns.
Shotguns?
What is it?
Turn 4 shotguns.
It was D3.
It is D3. Shit. Man, your shotguns have been
3,
wild this game.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep. You've rolled like 9+ like every time. This is insane. 10 shots on 4s and then on 3s, I believe.
Yeah.
It came back the other way. It swung back the other way. 2.
What did they load them with?
I don't know. Apparently socks.
There.
2 saves.
Yeah.
5 up.
-2.
Minus 2? Oh, nothing then.
No, minus one, sorry.
6s then. Nope. If it was 5s, it'd be great. Those guys died.
All right, now we're charging.
Now you're charging. Go for it.
Ooh, that goes good. They got a long charge. So we're gonna go those guys first.
Okay. I mean, they could go left too if you didn't want them to, or they just don't move and you win, right? So it doesn't really matter. How do they go? 7. You're all good.
Go.
You can definitely have him.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, you can definitely have him be in range and then pile in. I have 1 wound, man. I like how you're like, no, you're just, okay. All right, sure. Choosing not to win. For the record, I tried to have Adam win here. This was not me.
For the record, I win if there's no rats on the board. I don't care about points.
8 for the other ones. You'll definitely make it. Yeah. You got it. You got him.
Oh,
Go get that one too.
Get in there, boys.
I like how these lead vultures were all you needed. Nothing else mattered in this game.
In there.
They literally carried half the board by themselves, and I haven't even killed one yet.
Get in there,
It's
boys.
insane. Just insane. All right, well, who's fighting first?
The Belchers.
The Belchers. All right, Bob Belcher, go get him. It's 8 attacks again. No, sorry, they've got 4 each or 2 each?
2 each.
2 each, 8 attacks. 4s. And then 2s. They're so dangerous. 3, 5 ups. I made 2. I only lose 2.
Wow.
I might actually kill one of these guys.
Wow.
And then these little dudes. Actually, you could just even gone like that.
You attack first, don't you? Or you
I will attack first, yes.
pick somebody first.
I do. I pick my my Warlock Engineer. He's got 3 attacks with his little stabbing knife on 4s. And then on 4s, no saves. You're good. And now you get to fight.
He said,
It was 14, remember? Because you can just do them all at the same time.
yeah.
Because the mounts and the riders are the same exact thing with this unit. These guys are equally dangerous to their cats. I think it's 4s and 2s. And then 2s to wings. Yeah, that's, I'm just gonna roll.
6.
Okay. I have 1 wound left. He dies a lot. That guy dies extra
kill all
super.
the rats.
They get to fight back, actually.
This is very disappointing.
That's okay, because you took this one, so you're still gonna win. You got 12 attacks back at you here from these guys. 6 and 6 is 12. 4s. And then because they have weak little radiation arms, they're gonna wound on 5s. 5s. 0. 0 wounds. I did 0 wounds that unit.
MVP,
They are completely
Lead
impervious.
Belcher's MVP.
End turn though, D3 come back, so 2 come back. You've got 8 on the button. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 on the button, so it stays mine. This one though flips to you. And that means you hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, just going to your cards.
We gotta slay a unit.
Cut off the head? Yeah, because my general's dead, that's right. So you're gonna get that one for 4. And then what else?
We gotta control that one.
Yeah, you didn't get that one back.
No. And this is,
Killed one of my units and none of my units died, so you get that one too.
yeah.
So you go to 19. So 19 to 16 at the end of the game. Man, oh man. That was a absolute kicking. I have 8 clan rats left. You killed so many dudes. You killed
Still
40.
seem closer.
You yeah, well, I mean, it seemed closer, and then it feels close until the reinforcements arrive with the ogres, and then you're like, oh, I can just at will to just kill your units, basically.
I like this
Card mechanic?
yeah, how you can choose and
I like it because all the information's in front of you. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't need to look at a book a single time. If it was relevant to right now, it was in front of us, and it goes away
after a few
afterwards.
games, like even during the game, it's like I already knew like 4-3. It's like
You start to
these
pick
guys
it all
are
up.
Basically,
Yeah.
almost the same stats across the board.
That's my
so.
favorite thing about this is it's so easy to absorb because the present, like, I think the best thing about this game is the way the material is designed. If you need it, it's in front of you. If you don't need it, it goes away.
Yeah.
Right? So you're not trying to remember all your tactics and stuff because when you score them, they're gone. But when you need them, they're just right there in front of you.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
same with the units, right? The unit cards are right there when you need
And
them.
like, yeah, I got a little bit ambiguous reading these a few times and how did you get you to read it. But I think
Right.
if I just slowed down,
Yeah.
because we're trying to like, you know,
Exactly the same
quicker,
time.
so,
Yeah. And
again-
because it's the
again,
same
the
every
thing is-
game too, right?
Yeah, so after a few games, I'll learn these 12 cards.
Yep.
And these ones are pretty easy. If you see the symbol, you know it's a
You
symbol.
match the symbol. That's right.
You know, the what you can do in the command thing is a little different.
It
but-
literally is one of those games that the more you play it, I think the more enjoyable it becomes because you start to see the 1s and 0s like overlap and stuff.
Yeah, and then you can like see the tactics. Like the fact that I actually just kind of went full charge at the start.
Yeah.
I think I would have held back a little bit and shot a little bit more.
Sure, yeah.
With my tyrant because he has pistols instead of.
Send him by himself. Send him out completely by himself, unsupported. I mean, he did great by himself.
Yeah,
He's one of
sure.
the toughest things in the game.
He did good, but I'm just saying there's I could see different tactics that I can already see myself. So
What you're doing on the table
I'm
and
just
the,
saying
and the
there
cards
seems to
going together.
be a basic game here, but then a depth to it beyond that.
And what's cool is when you change out armies, because the cards stay the same and the table stays the same, it's actually way easier and more fun to change out armies because you're trying to do the same things, but the tools are different. So like, I find that what I like about this is, and actually even the options, like when you start playing as different armies, you're gonna pick different enhancements and pick different regimental abilities because some of them might be more valuable against others, right? Like squishing 1 wound guys can matter a lot with the mortal wounds, but guys with no armor, like killing a clan rat, doesn't necessarily matter as much, right? So it's got some depth there. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna hang out with the patrons for a minute, and then we'll be back with our closing.
Okay, welcome to the outro.
You did it. You led me in. You jumped all over my shit. Get off my Kool-Aid. just getting stepped on by Adam today, literally and metaphorically. That was a hell of a game, man. And I'm so glad of all the takeaways you had at the end there, where like you could see the ones and zeros in the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like you could pick up the ethos of the game. Because I think it's one of my favorite things Games Workshop's designed in the last 5 years, because the game out is really good. Like from like the setup and the mission card deck and the command abilities, it's so fun. And the once you've absorbed that part, like you said, once you know what all the tactics and the battle cards do, like the command abilities and stuff, you can switch out armies and it's so easy. Like you don't have to learn the army so much because you already know how to play the game, right? It's like just getting like a new set of chess pieces to play with. So
yeah,
it's super fun.
Great, because some of the armies you wouldn't have so many models to actually paint and everything, like the ogres, but even some of the other ones like the
Sylvaneth one's 14 models.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Night Haunt one. It's got quite a few models, but there's ways that you can paint it where it would be way faster to paint than my stuff.
Yeah,
and it would still look good.
And it still looks really good.
So,
yeah, I painted the Night Haunt one too. So I meant the Idnith one's 14 models. The Sylvaneth one's 10 models.
Oh, okay.
It's so few models. It's a Tree Lord
and
5 Revenants, and they reinforce, so they get to come back.
Are those the big guys?
Yeah, and then 3 of the Kurnoth Hunters with bows, the big guys with bows, and then 1 Branch Witch. So it's like, it's only 10 miniatures. And
Are the Revenants the ones that are like half elves coming out of trees?
No, they're the ones with sword. Yeah, they are. Yeah, the ghosts with swords and shields. There's the Revenant Spites, and then the regular tree Revenants. And the regular tree Revenants are like elves, they're like half tree, and then the Spites, the ones are kind of like demony almost, so like Idnith sort of, that are half tree. But you get the Spites, the Revenants, and then you get the Bow Archer, big guys, the Kurnoth ones, the Ogre-sized ones, the Tree Lord, and the Branch Witch, which is the one with like the little bug on her back.
Does the Tree Lord get to start on the table?
Everything starts on the table.
With those guys?
Their whole thing is they have so much regenerate in them that finishing them off is almost impossible. And like the Tree Man just grows back constantly. And then they have a teleport ability. So their whole thing is if they're within, if they make a fight action, like 1 unit per turn, if they make a fight action within 3 of a piece of terrain, they can jump to another piece of terrain afterwards. So they like hit and run everywhere. So like finishing them off is really hard.
Sounds
because
greedy.
you can't hold them down. They're really greasy. You're gonna hate playing against them, but they're super fun to play as because they just like they fly around the table basically during the game. But if you can lock down that Tree Lord, or if you can get more than 1 unit in combat, so that only one of his units can teleport away, you can kind of trap them and like finish them off. But they're super fun. Their problem is they have a hard time holding objectives, because they're always trying to leave, you know what I mean? So like you can go grab it back from them afterwards, basically, if they teleport off. And their character is like infinitely squishy. Like will just die if you look at it, and has no gun, like just does healing and stuff like that. But yeah, there it is. Super fun game. Your army looks amazing. And we just talked about off camera, so if you guys are watching, we're gonna play some Old World with it too. So you're gonna come in and we're gonna play like 1,000 pound of the game with the Old World against my dwarves, which should be super fun. I think I have other Old World armies painted still somewhere in a case. There's a lot of stuff in that warehouse. We'll figure it out.
There's a lot of
there's
stuff.
A lot. It's a depressing amount of stuff.
That's an
in that
understatement.
warehouse. I'm trying to get Adam to leave with as many things as possible whenever he comes here. He's like, I don't have room for this. I don't have room for this. No one has room for this. Take as much as you can. But we'll do that too. We'll play some Old World, so you can see this army hopefully twice on the channel. Once in its AOS form and once in its Old Worlds form. Cool. Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Bye, everybody.